Good morning, all. It is Monday, the 26th of February of 2024. I almost forgot what fucking year it was. You believe that? Woo! So, this morning I turned on the news, and of course, Trump's racist remarks about black people sympathizing because of the indictments and the mugshot. Probably not the best thing to say. But how fast we forget how racist Biden is. And apparently now his wife. Apparently down in Texas, good old Jill, this is according to the Washington Times, she was talking to the Hispanic community. The diversity of this community, as distinct as the bodegas of the Bronx, as the beautiful blossoms of Miami, and as unique as breakfast tacos in San Antonio. Yow! Of course, you don't really hear about that now, do you? Of course, there was also Biden back in 2020. If you don't, Biden saying if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or for Trump, you ain't black. You know, how fast you forget how racist Biden is, especially with his thing back in the 90s with that crime bill or whatever the hell it was that incarcerated a lot of fucking blacks and Hispanics. Of course, everyone forgets that. But, you know, the hypocrisy on one side is it's just amazing how you forget how racist Joe Biden is. He is. Sorry. He's your grandfather who says inappropriate things all the time. But so is Trump. But that's the way Trump is. He's not a politician. He doesn't speak like a politician. Never has, never will. Is it right? No. Is it appropriate? No. But here's my problem with Trump. And you're like, oh, you're a Trump lover. No. Here's my problem with Trump. First of all, he's a better candidate than Joe Biden right now. Sorry, he is. You can say he's got some kind of dementia all you want. All you got to do is look at Joe. There's a TV show in Italian, or in Italy, that is mocking how Joe Biden carries himself. There's a guy who plays Joe Biden, falls down, doesn't know where the podium is, falls in front of a podium. It's like what Saturday Night Live used to do to Gerald Ford with Chevy Chase falling down all the time when he played Gerald Ford. If you don't know what I'm talking about because you're too young, go back and look at it. It's some of the funniest shit you've ever seen. The original Saturday Night Live was the shit way back when. So anyway, my criticism of Trump is he doesn't know when to shut up. He doesn't have people behind him telling him, stop doing that. Because if he does, then they're gone. You know, if you're not loyal to me, you're gone. Well, that's not the way to do things, pal. This is why you're paying $83 million to Carol, because you couldn't keep your mouth shut about the $5 million decision against you. Okay. You would have probably had to pay $5 million if you shut your mouth. That's all. Shut up. Nope. $83 million later. Same thing with this fraud trial. Now, God only knows how much they were going to get. But him spewing his shit probably cost him more money than it should have. He's had gag orders. Ignored them. So, you putting your own foot in your mouth isn't helping. The problem is no one's there to tell him, stop putting your foot in your mouth. And if there was, they wouldn't be there. So, that's why. Either way, Trump's kicking the shit out of everybody. I don't care what the man could fucking say no wrong, it seems. I don't know. Nikki Haley, for some reason, is sticking around. I have no idea why. When you lose to the equivalent of a dead man in Nevada, you might as well just fucking pack it in. You know, you and the dead guy are running for fucking office in Nevada, and everybody picks the dead guy, which is other in this case. Most of the people pick the dead guy. You got a problem. You got a fucking problem. But she wants to keep going. God love her, but I don't. When you lose your home state by 30 points, nah, I think it's time to go. You were governor of that state and you lost by 30 points. Yeah, that ain't good. That's not a good look. And I don't foresee it changing for Michigan, which is, I believe, tomorrow. And Super Tuesday, which is next week, I believe. I have to look at my dates. But it ain't looking good. And if she loses all of those, why are you even sticking around? Sit back, relax, and watch the fucking show like I am. This is a shit show. This is the super shit show right now. And it's very entertaining. If you don't see all of this as entertaining, I feel sorry for you. Because then you're too mad at everything. I'm pissed off at the way things are being run right now and should be run by somebody else. That somebody else right now, by choice, is Trump. If they had chose somebody else, fine. But right now, the person running the country, no, you cannot agree with this. You cannot agree with giving more money to Ukraine. You cannot, and don't start with the fucking border. Oh, Republicans, we gave them a thing, and they don't want it, because it's not doing anything to shore up the border. You're letting 5,000 people, 5,000 Mexicans a day, but if you don't identify as a Mexican or a Latin American, you can go. Nah, don't worry about it. Go. Okay? We've had criminals now here in New York go down to Florida, and then they're doing their shit down there. Somebody killed somebody here. I don't know if it's an immigrant. So don't. But somebody got killed here in New York, went to Arizona, and Arizona won't give him up because of the perception of how loose they are on crime here. When a bunch of immigrants beat up cops and you just let them go, yeah, that's not a good look. Sorry. If you think Arizona's going to let you take a violent criminal and let him go out on the streets again, which they've done before, all right? I have to look it up when it happened. I think it just happened recently. Actually, one of those guys that beat up the cop, they arrested him again in Queens for robbing people. I mean, come on. So it's time to get our shit straight. I foresee Trump being president. There's no way that I think Biden can win this time. I don't think so. I don't think there's a path. I think people have finally woken up to the fact of, what the fuck are you doing for us? You're sending money to Ukraine. You're sending money here, money there. 3 wars were broken out since you fucking took the presidency. What are we doing? I don't know. You'd have to convince me a lot otherwise that Biden is the choice, because he's not. He's not. I don't even think he knows where the fuck he is half the time. And you can sit here and say, well, they are making fun of the president. No, I'm looking with my own eyes that this man doesn't know what's going on. Does he stammer every once in a while? Everybody does. But he's to the point where he forgets where he is. He forgets where he is on a teleprompter. That's not good. We can see it. So don't try to cover it up anymore. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. You all have a good day, and booyah!